What was your take on the whole Mountain Dew thing with Tyler, and how Mountain Dew ended up dropping the campaign?
The Mountain Dew thing, I believe, was excessive because of the state of the commercial was humor. In addition, it was all his friends in that, and like the fact that a black doctor had something to say about, you know, another black artist. It was a bit of a shock to me, and the fact that Mountain Dew went along with it was a shock to me also. So that was like, there's not much you could do about it. From the initial point, you kind of see it coming, but it's like, it was just just a funny commercial. So it was excessive. That's all I feel.
Well, I interviewed Dr. Boyce Watkins, and we talked about this exact thing. And I told him flat out, I said, I don't really see the racism here.
Let me tell you why the commercial bothered me. It bothered me because here you have this imagery of this frail, frightened white woman who'd been beaten and abused with this white police officer with a lineup that consisted of nothing but black men and a goat who basically sounded like a brother. Saying, I'm nasty. You should have gave me some more. And snitches get stitches, fool. And it bothers me because we live in a society that already sees black men as being criminal. Black men are the most incarcerated group of human beings on the entire planet. There's nobody else that gets incarcerated more than black men anywhere else in the world.
I don't quite see the racism part, because Dr. Boyce Watkins, what he also was known for was the Lil Wayne Mountain Dew thing, where Lil Wayne said beat the pussy up like Emmett Till. Like I got that. Like I got that. Like I'm like that was fucked up. Like saying that, considering what happened to Emmett Till, that's not cool. But the Tyler thing with Mountain Dew, I'm like I don't get it.
Right. It was even the Lil Wayne thing. I wasn't aware he was responsible for that. But considering it wasn't in relation to Mountain Dew, that was just a little bit extra also. But it's understandable. It's understandable. The point of racism I feel he tried to make was the lineup, how it was all black suspects, and that was, like I said, were all Tyler's friends in the commercial. So, I mean, like Beyonce posted a picture of Left Brain, like from the commercial. Like you can't beat that. So that's like, it was just like excessive, like I said.
Tyler called him a faggot on one of his new songs.
Oh, nice. I didn't catch that. I'm gonna look for that.
And he responded. So I guess it's continuing in that regard. But I think, I'll be honest though. I think in this regard, I think that I don't think it was racist. I don't think it was racism. I thought it was just sort of like a weird, kind of left field kind of commercial. It was trying to be extra creative and sort of weird in the Odd Future kind of way. And that's all I saw.
Oh, certainly. Yeah, there was I believe it was supposed to be another commercial after that. So it was a process that he kind of held up. So yeah, it was disappointing.
Oh, okay, so there was supposed to be another Mountain Dew commercial. Oh, was it already shot and everything or no?
I'm not sure. They may have been shooting them in sequence, but Tyler works on everything as a whole, so it was either 3 or 4 parts. I'm not sure how many they aired. I don't recall, but it was supposed to be one more, I believe.
Now, how close are you to Earl Sweatshirt?
Me and Earl, not as close as we were, but that's still I treat him like my brother. You know what I'm saying? I just went to his house before he released his album. He played it for me. That was cool. Like, he's there all the time, so I'll like pop up on him. But yeah, He's his own person.
How much do you think it affected him when he had to go to Samoa to the boarding school?
I believe it affected him, not so much him going to Samoa, it's the maybe just the clarity of leaving Los Angeles, that type of thing. But it was, I'm sure it affected him, completely, and to what he had to come back to and what he was going through while he was gone. It was just it could be a shock for anybody, at that age and state of mind. So yeah, I'm just really proud of what he's accomplished at this point. So.
Well, I mean, he left kind of, Odd Future was popping at the time. Like,
Yeah,
it was like you guys were on fire. And then, right at the height of that, boom, you got to leave the country and do something completely unrelated.
Yeah, he actually left before we got things rolling. Like he released his video, and like before we got the first magazine article, he had to leave. It was that summer, so like yeah, he pretty much missed like everything but the first Odd Future show, that we had in Los Angeles. So yeah, that was I can imagine how that feels.
Yeah, but he actually came back real strong.
Oh, definitely.
Like it's almost like it almost added to the whole story, like going through that, because it seemed like people went crazy when he got back.
Right. Yeah, that was expected, and I'm glad it happened the way it did, and the way, the way it should have. Not completely the way we thought it would, but it's great for him, just what he's doing with himself, and like he has his own label, so that's like really awesome. So you can't beat it. So yeah.
I was on Twitter the other day, and Erykah Badu was tweeting about how Earl Sweatshirt is like her favorite artist right now.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, Kendrick said the same thing. That's really cool.
Yeah. It seemed like Earl kind of got this sort of energy right now, where it's like, depending on which way it goes, it could really blow up huge.
Oh yeah, man. He just has to keep it pushing in the right direction. I'm sure he's like not focused on stopping anytime soon. So
That's dope. Do you guys have any music coming up together?
I haven't recorded any music with Earl lately. So hopefully we'll get something together. I'm sure I have something laying around for him, but we can always link up, get it going. Like, yeah, it's just like timing and everything. Like he's on tour right now, so.
Now, I think Tyler in a recent interview just talked about how him and Earl aren't as close as they used to be, and they don't really do music with each other anymore. Well, from your perspective, what do you really see?
I think that's from my perspective, I feel it's not so much adaptation, but it's growing, and they're not necessarily growing apart. It's like you grow up and you grow into yourself. So like I've realized Earl doesn't do many features with, like he doesn't work with many people at all. So that's like just the thing they had going is what makes that a shock. So, I believe it's a natural thing.
Are you and Tyler still close?
Not so much. Yeah, Tyler's cool. I'm still pretty much the same with everybody, you know what I'm saying? I don't change. It's like Tyler's running his course, and you know what I'm saying? We don't have the same hobbies, so I don't hang around Tyler like as often. But it's like, I still see him, still see everybody. So that's like we're all around all around doing our own thing, but it's still a family sense. So.
This situation, Diddy's a multimillionaire. His son has been going to that school for a few years now. Never heard of any situations. Clearly something happened where Diddy felt his manhood was being disrespected or he was in some sort of danger.
A motherfucker in this day and age will do anything if they feel like it's gonna go viral. You know what I mean? If motherfuckers is gonna be talking about it, shit, I'll do whatever.